All right, Shalom, Yasharala. Before we get started, we gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash, and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. And we're back with another video, another lesson. The title of this one is gonna be called "Our Garden of Gethsemane Moment is Coming." All right, and recently, a lot of the brothers have been hearkening on getting into the spirit, locking in, because at times that we're coming into, man, we're at the end, of this year, which 2024 is the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. All right, we're getting closer to the end of this year, and we're going into 2025. All right, and with the Trump administration coming in, we know that the Lord is going to put the spirit on these devils to bring something. All right, we don't know what it is, but Lord willing, something happens, and something pops off. That's what we're hoping for. But we know, because we know the prophecies are going to come to pass. Jacob's trouble, famine of the word, mark of the beast, World War III. All right, but it's going to be sequences that has to happen in. So whatever comes first, what we know is going to, before World War III happens, the mark of the beast has to come first. Rolling Jacob's trouble and the famine of the word. So, hey, we got to, the brothers have been, targeting on, prepare mentally, spiritually, or even physically, fasting, praying, doing getting the using the tools that we have to get closer to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. Because I think I heard the elder brother Mathathia, I believe that's his name, Mathathia, from from the Iowa camp. All right, our Garden of Gethsemane moment is coming. We're gonna read Matthew 26 and 36. Right, this was Yahweh Shai's Garden of Gethsemane. It says, "Then cometh Yahweh Shai with them unto a place called Gethsemane," which you look up that word Gethsemane in the Greek. All right.
Strong's G 1068. Gethsemane. Gethsemane.
And it says an oil press. All right. The name of a place at the foot of the Mount of Olives beyond the torrent of Kidron. All right, so it means an oil press, right? And it says, then cometh Yahushua with them unto a place called Gethsemane, and saith unto the disciples, right, sit ye here while I go and pray yonder. And he took with him Peter and the two sons of Zebedee, and began to be sorrowful and very heavy. You see? So Yahushua, he was, because he knew he had to go upon that cross, man. All right, he was about to be betrayed, He's about to be mocked, spat on, all types of stuff, man. That was going to happen to him, right? Verse 38, then he saith unto them, my soul is exceeding sorrowful, even unto death. Tarry ye here and watch with me. And he went a little further and fell on his face and prayed, saying, O my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thy wilt. And he cometh unto the disciples, and findeth them asleep. And he saith unto Peter, what? Could ye not watch with me 1 hour? Watch and pray, that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit is indeed willing, but the flesh is weak. He went away again the second time and prayed, saying, O my Father, if this cup may pass, Shalaki, if this cup may not pass away from me, except I drink it, thy will be done. And he came and found them asleep again, for their eyes were heavy. And he left them and went away again and prayed the third time, saying the same words. So the Lord prayed this prayer 3 times, man. And he didn't get it. And out of those 3 times, he didn't get not one answer from the Father. So he then knew in his mind, man, he had to do what he had to do, and he did it. You see? And this moment will come for us as well, because of the times that we're coming into. The Lord's gonna try us. Try our faith. All right, see if we really believe. Do we really apply the words that we preach and teach? Right. Let's first start with 2 Timothy 3:12. And it reads, I'm going to start at 10. It says, "But thou hast fully known my doctrine, manner of life, purpose, faith, long-suffering, charity, patience, persecutions, afflictions, which come unto me at Antioch, at Iconium, at Lystra. What persecutions I endured, but out of them all the Lord delivered me. Yeah, and all that will live godly in Hamashiach Yahushua shall suffer persecution." So we're going to suffer persecution, right? And what is persecution? Right, let's look it up. Persecution is down here. It says to persecute. It says to be mistreated, suffer persecution on account of something, right? So yeah, it says, yeah, and all that will godly in Hamashiach Yahushua shall suffer persecution, man. So you're gonna be, tried. You're gonna be sought after. Going to be spoken bad about. If you call yourself a Hebrew Israelite, of course, these devils gonna come down on you worse. If I see what all right, so persecutions means persecution. So is the root word, but it means to be mistreated, suffer persecution on account of something, without the idea of hostility, to run after, follow after someone, to pursue. It says in any way, whatever, to harass, trouble, molest one, right? This is to pursue in a hostile manner. So we're going to pursue in a hostile manner. You see? But it says, yeah, and all that will godly Hamashiach Yahushua shall suffer persecution, because he went through it. And now we're going to have to go through the same thing. Right? Let's get 1 Peter 4:12. And it says, sharing the sufferings of Yahushua is the title. Beloved, thinking not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice, inasmuch as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. If ye be reproached for the name of Hamashiach, or Yahushua, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of the Most High resteth upon you. On their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters. Yet if any man suffer as it says Christian, but as an Israelite, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify the Heavenly Father on this behalf. You see? So we got this shit. We're going to go through the sufferings that Yahushua went through, because he came in the flesh, right? We're going through, little sufferings right now, but when that time, comes, Jacob's trouble pops off, when there's, you eat in a couple of days where, you can't go to the market and, buy and buy some food and some water, because you ain't going to have the MOTB, right? Your family may turn on you, your friends, your kids, your wife, right? Verse 1 Peter 4:1, for as much then as Hamashiach has suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. For he that have suffered in the flesh have ceased from sin, that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lusts of men, but to the will of the Most High. You see, so he suffered. He came and suffered in his flesh already, right? NLT, it says, so then, since Yahushua suffered physical pain, you must arm yourselves with the same attitude he had, and be ready to suffer too. You see, you gotta have the, he didn't say, what, I ain't signed up for this, I can't do it. He didn't do that. He just, he took it as a man. We got to be the same way. And also you women out there, you're going to be persecuted. You may lose your life for this thing. You're gonna be thrown in jail. For if you have suffered physically for Yahushua, you have finished with sin. You won't spend the rest of your lives chasing your own desires, but you will be anxious to do the will of the Most High. You see? And we're doing the will of the Lord right now. Right? Let's get Revelation 2 and 10. And it reads, Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. It's going to be tossed in the FEMA camp, a detention center, whatever we want to call it, right? That you may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I'll give thee a crown of life. You see? So you're going to suffer, man. Or you're going to go through, the trials and tribulations, that Yahushua went through. Even the apostles, Paul, Peter, James, John, even Jeremiah, even though the prophets of old, Jeremiah, okay, they all went through the trials and tribulations, man. And most of it's gonna come from our own people. It's gonna come from Esau, of course, but also gonna come from the 2/3, man. Okay. But it says, Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil, who is Esau, Edom, or the so-called white man today, shall cast some of you into prison. That prison, like we said, is, a detention center or a FEMA camp, right, that you may be tried. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. It may be more than 10 days. You may get there, and you may just die, right there as soon as you get there. Chop your head off. It says, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days, be thou faithful unto death, and I'll give thee a crown of life. So that's the key, man. Being faithful, standing firm for what you believe in. They may try you, they may test you different ways, but hey, we gotta stand for this word, man. I'm speaking for myself, of course, right? Because we all gonna have different different things that's gonna test us, man. It's already planned out, like the elder said, and from Atlanta, his name is Atazawan, right? The Lord already has planned, different trials and things for us to go through. Everybody's gonna be different though. See, so be thou faithful unto death, and I'll give thee a crown of life. And that's what we chasing after, man. We're chasing after like the other apostle Gabar. He did a video named "Run It Down." Why you're a part of this thing? Well, do you know why you're a part of it? Do you know why the Lord called you into this? We're here to, for one, we're here to suffer, right? Then we're here to glorify the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We're here to preach and teach the word. If you're a man, able-bodied man, right? You're here if you die, if you die in this truth, you're gonna we all gonna receive a crown. We're of the elect. You're gonna get a new body. Different other things, slaves and eternal life, all of that, man. So we supposed to, if they ask us, supposed to run those things down, man. Right? But continuing on, let's get this last one. Romans 13 and 11. And it reads, and it says, and that knowing the time, that now is high time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe, and we can see it. All right, the days are getting the day of the Lord's return, Yahweh Shai, is getting closer and closer, man. Okay, like I said, we're at the end of 2024. We're going into 2025. Now we don't know when he's gonna return. We could be here for another 3-4 years. But what, we still gonna have to endure. Still can go through the straight gate, walk down the straight gate, right? The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light, right? The elder Ariala from GMS Dallas, he said, don't be the Hebrew hangout guy. Party, you just here to party and, to hang out when brothers get together. We got work to be done, man. We got things to do. If you videos and studying, reading, brothers got classes, going out and teaching, we still got work to do. Now you can, you want to do that on your leisure time, that's all right. But if you're that if you're that in that spirit 24/7, and you're unprofitable, man. And speaking to myself first and foremost, we gotta also examine ourselves. It says that in 13:5. It says 2 Corinthians 13:5. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahushua Hamashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates. Right? That word reprobate means not standing the test, not approved. All right? That which does not prove itself, such as it ought, unfit for, unproved, spurious, reprobate. So you're, down here says rejected. All right? Worthless, castaway. So you're a castaway, man. All right? So we got to examine ourselves, daily. This is a daily examination. Okay? So going back, I'm going to finish it out. Romans 13:12 again. The night is far spent. The day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying. But put ye on the Lord Yahushua, Hamashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. And like I said, I speak to myself. Can't make, fall into this flesh, man, giving into your pleasure. But if you want to do that, not daily. You got to put the work before, the things you want to do in the world. You may probably like to drink. You can drink at home. You want to eat. If you want to go to a restaurant, go get some food. Eat, leave. Because it's evil out here, man. Let's get this last one real quick. 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. We're living these. It's going to increase more and more, man. So if you want to do certain things, it's all right. But right now we're supposed to be in the spirit of, improving ourselves and getting mentally and spiritually prepared for what's to come. So our Garden of Gethsemane moment is coming. Whatever it is, prepare yourself, man. We should prepare ourselves, I should say. So Lord willing, this was edifying to you brothers and you sisters out there. You got some edification out of it. We don't give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachaha Kwadash. And double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone, the teaching rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. The words we use edified. Till next video, I'm going to say, Shalom.